Hello, King Suze here, bringing with you to reviewing the Bandai Ultimate Legends Tengen Uzui. And usually when I make these types of reviews for these figures, I usually do not know where they're from at all. Like, I don't know the references or anything. It mainly goes for like the Gundam stuff and specifically Mina Ashudo. But I actually know who Tengen is this time. I've seen the show where he's from, Demon Slayer. I've also played the games. If you guys want to see that video of me playing it or whatever the heck, I do not mind those. I do not mind making those types of videos. So comment down below if you guys want to see it. Enough talk, let's get to the review. Kicking off this review, we are starting with sculpting, which everything looks pretty good. The only thing I actually have a problem with is the face, in which, like, it doesn't look bad, but they definitely could have done better. But also the figure, like, I'm not gonna get too mad about it. The figure's only like 18 bucks on Amazon, so I'm not gonna get too mad at it. Besides that, there's no paint chipping or anything else that I can spot. That's really it. Now on to articulation. He has a ball jointed head, allows him to look up that far and look down that far. Swivel, sort of full, not full 360. Kind of, you can kind of work it, but you don't want to break this little peg here. His arms have a butterfly joint, and also have a ball joint here, allowing him to swivel full 360 and go up and down. Bicep swivel, 9-degree bend at the elbow, and there is a hinge joint at the wrist and a swivel. Oh, this part does come off a whole lot, so I'll set that down here for articulation. Ball joint at the waist and at the chest. It doesn't crunch at all, a little bit. Go back a little bit as well. And there is a swivel here at the waist. The legs can kick up that far, kick back barely at all, and kick to the side. Pretty decent amount. Thigh swivel or upper thigh swivel, bend at the knee, bend at the toe, go up and down, and a pretty decent ankle pivot. Now, I'm not going to get too mad at articulation. I wish it had more, especially in the waist. Alright, not waist, but the chest. I don't know why they couldn't have added more here. But at the same time, pricing, I'm not going to get mad at it. But if you really want articulated Tengen Uzui, I'd say go for Buzzmod. I wanted that one, but that one's a pretty decent price. At the time, I was just looking for a cool figure from Demon Slayer. And I got one. The Ultimate Legends line isn't a terrible line, so I'd say still pick up the character you want and just run with it. Unless SA Figuarts makes it. That's it with articulation. Let's go and get into his accessories. He comes with 2 accessories. He comes with separate pair of hands and his 2 swords, which is the reason why they come off earlier. You can take them off for any poses where he has them in his hand, which I'm going to take off. There is a chain in the middle, which is plastic. I don't mind that. I wish these weren't so flimsy. I wish they were just regular plastic, but I guess they have to make it to where kids don't hurt themselves, which is basically a kid's toy. I'm not gonna lie. It is basically a kid's toy, but you just slide the weapons in like so. It could be a little bit annoying. You also don't want to break it because it's really, really rubbery plastic. I put it on the wrong hand. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter which hand. But if you want the symbols to be over here, then you can. So technically it is the right hand. It is still pretty annoying to get in though. You just unpeg the hands you already have in, which these parts do come off, which can also be good and bad at the same time. It's kind of annoying. You just peg in the hands. Like so. And like I said before, he doesn't have a whole articulation, so most of the poses he does in the show, you're not going to be getting with this figure. Like, you can get some of them, like not a good amount of them, but not as much as you probably want. Like, especially the ones from the fight with him and I cannot pronounce his name to save my life, but the guy with the scythes, I think it's Garuto. No, Garo. No, Garo is something different. I'm not gonna try and butcher his name for the video. I'll probably just put it up on the screen. But like most of those like poses you really cannot get. The coolest one you're gonna get is this, because they don't go up. They can only go up this far. So you're not gonna be able to. You can take off his hand. You can get more poses with it because technically you could. I'm not even gonna lie. You actually could. take that off, and he only uses one hand for the fight, so you could work something out. That's it for his accessories. That's it for the review. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Well, guys, have a great day. King Studio, signing off.